Back on the ship, Ramas, have you given Storm his whiskey?
Sure. We'll say I have.
Okay. Yeah, it was Acros. It was. There are a lot of people named Henry. I mean, could be.
Maybe it's the same person.
Maybe it's the same person.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And all right, so he takes the whiskey from you, and he says, "Hey, do you want to see something really cool, Ramus?"
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna make a fireworks show. It'll be great.
This is gonna be awesome.
Okay, here goes nothing. So he casts some fire in his hands, and he grabs some black powder that's from a powder keg nearby, and Razor and Akros, you don't need to roll perception to hear this. There is a small explosion that happens on deck, and you start to smell fire.
Oh my god. Are we under attack again? And I'm drawing my weapon and run towards the deck.
I follow.
Alright, and there you see, surrounded by fire is Ramus and Storm. And the reason it went wrong, Ramus, is because his good casting hand didn't make the signs exactly.
Oh yeah, we broke his hand.
So there's like fire over, we'll say, over this portion of the deck. Also, that's where the boiler is. Just so you know. What would you, Razor, Akros, Ramus, like to do in this situation?
Put it out, put it out, put it out.
I really just want to turn around and walk away as far as possible. Not even joking on that one. So I'm just kind of face palm.
And you see Storm saying, "I can fix it! I can fix it!" So he tries to cast Frostbolt.
No. Can I like disrupt his casting in some way?
You can make a move to grab his hand. I just need probably like a unskilled dex
Okay.
check from you, just to quickly grab his hand to stop him from you easily make it. So as he's about to cast Frostbolt, you like lung for and grab his hand to stop him from casting. And now, like, the crew's like, "We don't have any water! We don't have enough water for this!" And they're just like, "Who has water?" And they're
I
just
have
like,
a water skin.
you
can
start
throw
dumping
that
that out onto the deck to see if you can fire.
What I have!
Razor and Akros, you and many crew members and the captain are just looking at this scene. The captain is barking orders to get... Actually, I don't know if she would know this. Alright. Razor, Akros, and Ramus, unskilled intelligence checks, please. You may be able to figure this out.
Alright.
Alright, Ramus, I didn't expect that. Okay.
-1. I'm not. Oh.
You're much better. Alright. You think this at the same time Captain Grenadine says this. You guys have a lot of beer on board. Beer has very low alcohol content. The beer you have has very low alcohol content. It's only 5%. So if you dump a shit ton of it on the fire, it'll probably put it out. It's wasting beer, but it's better than the burning ship.
Yeah. Alright. So I'm just gonna, start going towards where the beer is kept.
Beer is probably in the galley. Do you let Akros know about this, or Ramus?
Okay.
Oh,
Did
she say it out loud?
She said it to her crew members, but she's kind of far away.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it to everyone around us then.
All right. So, what exactly do you say to them?
I say we need a ton of beer. Just dump beer. No whiskey, just beer.
That's a good idea that you said no whiskey. Or vodka, or just beer. Just beer. Ramus, Akros, what are you doing?
I'm gonna make sure Storm doesn't cast anything else.
All right, so you're just kind of there holding his hand, or his wrist, just
It's
like,
okay. We're gonna get through this together.
I need you to roll a persuasion check, please.
Okay.
Like to persuade him not to cast again.
Ah, shit.
Oh shit! All right, he says, "No, no, no! I can fix this. I have a brilliant idea."
Can
And
I roll, like, intimidate or something?
you could try to intimidate him.
Or
Yes.
Just punch him right in the face.
All right, he's gonna roll insight at disadvantage, because he's pretty drunk right now.
Yeah.
All right, he's like, all right, I'll stop casting. Jeez, you guys never let me have any fun. As there is
You
fire.
set the ship on fire.
Oh, I did that?
Bad.
Oh, I didn't know I did this. He's very drunk right now. All right, Razor and Acros, I assume you guys are running to the galley to grab beer.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are down there. There's a couple unmarked barrels of what can contain beer or whiskey or rum. You're not sure which. They're not labeled.
I start tasting all of the barrels.
All right. You could easily pick out which one is the beer if you just start tasting all the barrels. It's really easy to know.
Okay.
There's 2 you can grab immediately. You can point out the one of the ones to Razor also if you wish.
I do that.
All right.
These are beer.
All right. So and then they're just running out with these kegs of beer to try to put out that fire near the boiler.
Man, I have a better idea, but I don't think my character would think of it.
Well, let's hear it.
I was thinking the dragon hides would be like resistant against fire and could be smother the fire, but I don't think I don't know.
You can roll an intelligence check. You might get lucky. Holy shit!
Okay,
Nice.
he's fixing it.
All right, Acros. All right, so Acros mentions that to you, Razor.
Oh my god. I was about to say something and I say, remember the giant hippogriff? What's the name of it? The
Hippogriff, yes.
hippogriff, and I say that might actually work.
Okay. All right. So who's getting the dragon hides? Who's getting the beer? What's happening with who?
I'll go run off and get the hides, I guess.
Okay.
And after I point out which kegs are the beer.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start carrying the cakes. How big is one keg?
Okay. One keg. Oh, geez. Filled with liquid. These things are easily probably 100 pounds. Well, 50 to 100 pounds.
All right,
Say
so
75.
yeah.
So yeah, you can hoist up 2.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
All right, so you do that. You're a little slower, but you're briskly walking as fast as you can. Acros, you know where they kept the hides. You were there when they packed them, so you can go grab those out of the cargo hold and carry as many as possible. Probably not too many. So you guys are doing that. Ramas is talking to Storm and telling him, "Bad casting! No casting! Don't do that!" And Storm looks kind of sad, but at the same time, he is listening to you, Ramas. Okay, while that's happening, Denethor, Hwinnil, couple hours pass. Things are calm and collective. And, the fires died down at this point. And, people are hailing you as heroes because you saved Miss Gretchen's kid. And Miss Gretchen happens to be the wife of the farmhand who does have horses.
Oh, nice.
Not Henry. Harold says, so, and the captain is with Harold, and they say, so, is there anything we can do for you fine folk. You saved my son.
We are looking for 4 horses and 2 wagons to buy. Maybe you can help us with that? Maybe give
Um,
a discount?
hell, you can. You pay for the horses. I'll throw in the wagons for free. Um, all right. So usually they go for 200 a piece. I will give you half the discount at wholesale price for the horses. I just give me 100 per, and we'll call this even. And I'll even. I mean, anything you need, food, provisions, anything I can provide you. My Gretchen is a wonderful cook. I will help you gladly. For what you've done for me, this is my only child. This is my only son. You could, hell, you could have asked for my house. Well, asked, past tense.
I look at the house.
The house is kind of in shambles. Uh, yeah, that 400 will go a nice way. But yeah, you're more than welcome to take the horses. I'll even give you 2 of my best horses. I have 6 that I could sell on hand, but I'll give you 2 of the better ones along with the average ones. The captain looks at Denethor because he remembers the arrow shooting incident with the horses, and he kind of just shakes his head at you, and he just sighs, and he says but he tentatively kind of shakes your hand, both of you, and he says,
Can I just tell you something really quickly that I forgot about my character?
Yeah,
It's
what's
actually
up?
quite important right now.
Yep.
The clan that I was from, Denethor doesn't know this actually, but he feels it. Was a clan that I wouldn't say worship, but they tamed horses. If that makes any sense.
Okay.
We're like a Norse clan, so he has like a natural passive thing for horses.
Okay, that's
and
cool.
That's why I did that.
All right.
Arrow thing.
All right, that's fine. But yeah, the horses are yours. We can get them out of the stables weren't harmed. My stables are a little far off. I couldn't buy a house with a stable attached to it because reasons. And yes?
I want to ask him if he we talked about buying a light horse for scouting, and I'm actually quite interested in having one myself. Do you have anything that can suit my needs?
I tell you what, since you guys are fine folk, and I will throw her in for free. I have a light horse named Chestnut. She is my best runner. However, I've already bred her, so she was on her last foal this season. But she's she has taken care of the foal. The foal is pretty much adolescent, running with the herd right now. She's my fastest runner. You can have her with the war horses for saving my son's life. I don't think she will go to a better home. She will go. This is one of the better homes. I feel like you guys are good guys. The captain's like, still looking at Denethor. So like, he's like, he looks at you like the captain looks at you when I was like, okay, whatever, all right, save one kid, get a bunch of horses, whatever. And he's like, I'm gonna go talk to my troops. And
what's the horse name?
Chestnut.
Chestnut?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I also have another question that is more, if you know any blacksmith in town that can work with dragon hide.
And he says,
or dragon bones.
I know somebody who can. Oh yeah, he comes. So we have a perfectionist in his town. His name is Peter, and if you can get past his apprentice, well, not his apprentice, more like his handler, he will probably work on your dragon scales for free because they're like really rare, and he loves that kind of stuff. But I suggest get past his handler because his handler always is, he does the business side of things, but every once in a while when somebody brings something rare to Peter, he will just drop everything he's doing and he will only work on whatever rare materials are brought to him. So that's my advice to you. And Peter does exquisite work. His work has been even given to nobility, to kings, to lords. He does great, great, great work. And I think he'd actually like the change of pace, too, working on something a little more rare than what he's used to. So just don't let his handler know about it. It's... but yeah, I suggest you go to Peter, he says.
All right. I don't understand the concept of handler. Is he from like slave driver?
No, not slave driver. So Peter focuses on the craftsmanship of the things, and George handles the business aspect. Like trying to see how much things would cost, etc. Peter doesn't like working on mundane items. He gets the thrill from working on rare things, and he will do it for free. And if Peter did this all the time, I understand. George and him would be out of business. Peter's a little crazy.
Right.
But as
Does
soon
Peter work in a different place where the store is?
His store is several blocks that way. There is a large golden shield on the storefront for the sign. You can't miss it. And just tell him, Gretchen and Harold sent you, and he'll take care of you. Like, no doubt about it. Sometimes I supply him with, like, rare hides I find from other places. So, alright. Razor, Acros, Ramas. Ramas, you're still holding on to Storm, Acros, and Razor. Acros has the dragon hides. Razor is pouring... Are you now pouring beer onto the fire at this point? Just breaking open the keg, maybe? Razor?
Sorry, I was on mute talking to someone. Yeah, I'm pouring the beer on.
Alright, the fire's starting to die down. Acros, what are you doing with the dragon hides exactly? Are you just tossing them, or are you just kind of trying to smother the flames out or something?
Trying to smother
Alright.
the outside, making sure that they're not harmed, because honestly I care more about the hides than the ship.
Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Alright, so you're there smothering, and, Razor's pouring beer onto the fire. You see Captain Grenadine has her own keg of beer that she found, and she starts pouring it, she breaks it open, and then she starts pouring it onto the fire next to you, Razor. And then after the fire dies down, she looks at Storm, and she's like, what the fuck was that about? And Storm looks at her blearily and I think I'm gonna be sick. Ramus?
Move out of the way.
Yeah, Ramus, I was gonna say, roll a dex save so he doesn't yak on your shoes.
Oh my god.
It's the most important role of the game.
Alright, you dodge out of the way, and he just pukes up breakfast. And the fire has died at this time. And yeah, and now the rest of the crew is cleaning up the mess. One of the crew members offers to take Storm downstairs to his quarters so he could sleep it off.
Yeah.
And alright, so Denethor and Hwinnil, you got the horses, you have Chestnut Denethor, and you and Harold and Gretchen say, okay. Harold and Gretchen say, well, are you going to go see Peter first, or are you going to be on your way soon?
We will be on our way first, but we will come back in 2 days.
Okay. I can talk, Harold says, I can talk to Peter for you ahead of time to let you know well, actually, no, that's a bad idea. Peter can't keep his fucking mouth shut. Okay. I will make sure his schedule is cleared for you when you arrive. How's that?
That sounds perfect.
Alright.
Awesome.
Alright, I will see you guys in 2 days. Hopefully I can get a house, by then. You are more than welcome to stay with my family if you want. I think I could get one. I can get people to help me build one. I am local farm hand. All right, so local farmer. All right, so he pats Chestnut, and hey, you remember the little boy named Henry you saved?
Yeah.
He comes up to you guys, and he holds up his teddy bear, and he says, "Can Sir Wiggums go with you guys?" He just kind of offers it. He offers the teddy bear to you guys. He protected me in the fire, and where you're going out. He's kind of talking with a stutter. You're going out of town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are bad guys out of town, so he can protect you out of town too.
Are you sure you will be able to sleep without him?
I I I want to be a brave boy now, so I think I don't need him with me anymore. So I want him to protect you guys.
It's a wonderful gift. And I take it. I will see if I have something to give back to the boy.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? I have a like a tooth necklace to wear a tooth on. So I remove the necklace and then I put it on him. And you can have this. It has always helped me sleep well.
He's now smiling and grinning. Thank you. And he hugs both of you, and he's running towards like another group of children, and he's like, "Look what I got! Look what I got!"
Before he goes, I put a knife on his pants, I guess.
Okay.
But not in a creepy way, like.
Not in a creepy way.
And I have this tiny butter knife that I have around.
All right, that's fine. He's like, "Yay, presents!" He's like, "Look at all the cool things I got!" And
he doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Oh, he doesn't know yet. Okay, cool. Yay! And he just starts running towards what you think are his friends, who are like chattering, and he's like, "Bye!"
Bye.
And he.
I turn to...
Okay.
No, did you want to say something more about him?
I'm good.
Okay. I turn to Denethor and I say, well, I'm going to sleep outside trying to be more friend with my hippogriff. Are you going to sleep outside this town or are you going to sleep here? Because it's like night now.
I'm gonna wander around a bit in my horse, with my new horse, and see if I can find anything of interest.
Okay, cool.
All right, can you come out? I will be like over there, like a mile or so. So can you take the horses and wagons as well? You can just keep them at the inn or something and pay them.
I think I'm gonna set camp though. Maybe I think I should do that. I can do that.
Okay.
Like, set a small camp and then scout around for a few hours, come back, sleep, take watch, and then be ready for tomorrow.
All right, but I'm going to leave the horses in this inn, any inn, wherever they have horses, and you can get them.
All right. Harold says, "Don't worry about the fees to the inn. I know the owner. I'll have her. I'll cover it. I'm good friends with. I'm good friends with Cynthia. She'll be cool with it. So if you need to leave the horses here, or I could keep the horses at my stable for a short time, and then you can pick them up in the morning."
We'll leave all the horses minus what's his name? Fuck.
Harold.
No, the Chestnut.
Okay. All right. So you'll. Okay.
Because he's coming with me.
All right. I'll keep the heavy. I'll keep the heavy horses with me until you guys are ready to finally get out and do your thing. Yeah. All right. I am going to, for the sake of time, I'm just gonna speed this up a little bit and just say nothing substantial happens. Morning comes. If you scouted around Denethor, there's not too much around the city. There's the stream. It's a blacksmithing town. There's also a small mines a couple miles away that people use for, common ores like iron and copper and tin. And, morning comes, you guys are rested, and Harold's ready like he said he was with the horses. They've been well watered, well fed. He's even, thrown up some oats and hay to take along your way to feed them along the way if you need them to. They've been reshoed. All 4 have been reshoed also, so you don't have to do a shoeing for a while also. So he's taking care of all of that.
I have a question though.
Yes.
Do I need to recast animal friendship, or do I get them to be my friend anyway?
Actually, he's without the animal friendship, he's been following you around. He's been like, yeah, okay, this is good, this is chill. I have a new handler, cool. You do remember, slaves were handling him previously, so he is a tamed hippogriff. He has been broken and tamed, so you are his, at least for now, you are his new handler, or he sees you as his new handler for now.
Yeah.
So
I probably treat him a bit different though, because I want he follows me around and stuff. That I don't leave him at the stable or anything.
Right. And plus, you can talk to him. You get the sense that the slaves did not know how to or whoever his previous handler was, they did not know how to speak with animals, so they probably never actually spoke to him before. Okay.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna say the ship's not on fire anymore. Storm has a huge hangover. The ship is being repaired as well as possible without the use of the balloon or special equipment. You guys rest. Morning comes. Let's say afternoon. I'm going to fast forward this so all of you are together again, because nothing substantial has happened throughout the night or the hours you have traveled. You probably left Forge at probably 6 in the morning, and you traveled about 7, 8, or 9 hours at a steady pace. You're not full galloping the horses. You don't want to wear them out because they have to make the return trip back with the dragon hide. So around 6 o'clock, I would say PM, Razor, Arcos, Ramas, Captain Grenadine, you see, 2 wagons, each being pulled by heavy horses, a pair of heavy horses, and there is a light horse traveling alongside the wagon. And this is what you see, and you guys can congregate, and I will be right back at the restroom and plan on what you're going to do next from here. So I'll be right back.
All right. We actually got horses, as you can see.
Wow.
And we found one that can work with the dragon hide. He will apparently work for it for free, it seems, so... Yeah, and the horses were really cheap. We paid like 400 for 5 horses and 2 wagons.
What'd you do, like save a kid or something? That kind of deal?
Yeah, something like that, I would say.
Cool.
Oh, we also saw a dragon on our travels.
Yeah.
We saw a dragon.
And
Bronze dragon.
it didn't attack you?
Nope.
No, it didn't seem to care about us, and we didn't try to poke its interest either.
Do you remember the color of it?
A bronze.
Bronze dragon.